Oh, hi. My name's Lou, and not only do I do antiques and a lot of jewellery, I am now working for Ask the Answer and do a few hours a week for them. If you want to get hold of me on there, my PIN number is 500415. I'm just looking at my hair. Promise you it's not greasy. I've got a hair mask on. It's just I wear a lot of wigs and things because I'm trying to thicken it up. I don't think I'm doing the right thing. Apart from that, that's not what you come here for. So I thought every month I need to get to know some of my cards a bit better. Some of them I know straight away it's no problem and I can connect with my guides, everything. Some of my cards I've lost touch with and my guides don't seem to help me. So what I've done here, so I'll show you in a minute, is I've made a little three piles of cards for you guys for maybe what's going to happen next month or what's going to come into your life next month, whether it's you're looking for love, careers. You can base it on whatever you're looking for. If it's you want to move house or you want to move abroad, anything like that. When I speak, put it to what you're looking for. Okay, so this is going to be difficult because, as I said, I've never done this before. Well, I've not really done this before. So here we go. I'm going to show you. Basically, I don't even know what I'm looking at. Basically, I'm going to show you 3 piles of cards and dolls. And I want you to think about it and pick one that resonates with you. So that's number 1. And she's sitting on an orange disc. Okay? Number 2, she's standing up. And it's meant to be a yellow disc, but I didn't have a yellow pen. But she's standing up. Number 3, she's sitting down and she's got her left hand up. And she's on a orange disc. So number 3 is orange disc lady with her left hand up. Number 2 is the yellow lady. She's standing up. And number 1 is the lady on the red circle who's got her right arm up. So think about them very carefully. And once you've made your choice, then we shall do your reading. So I'm just going to turn this back over. Excuse me, vaping. I'm sure I'll get the hang of this eventually. I'm going to have to get someone to edit for me. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm such a Luddite. So we're going to go with the lady number 1. Now I have written some notes because these are things that I need to remind myself of. And where are my notes? Okay. And where are my glasses? Okay, let's just give them a wipe because they seem to be a bit on the horrible side at the moment. Okay. So we're going to go for this lady here. She's sitting on a red disc and she had her right arm up. If you pick this lady and the colour for next month, you've got to work on your root chakra, which is the red, which is your logical side. You might not have to, but you will know if you have to work on it. If you're very controlled, if you've got a bad back and you're very stiff, if you've got like tummy troubles and not being, I suppose, not being able to go to the toilet, not being able to let go of anything. If you've got addictive behaviour, because that's the only way you can loosen up, and that can be from the gym, gambling, alcohol, drugs, sweets, anything, self-medicating. Now, there are ways to heal your chakras. Chakras are like wheels of energy that balance our bodies, our health and our mind and our higher vibration. It helps with all our energies. If one is out of sync, then the next two might be out of sync. So what can help is like having an essential oils mixture that you can maybe put on yourself, or put in your bath, or even put on after a shower, or even have an essential oil massage. You can have start yoga, a lot of breath control, being able to breathe properly, because sometimes we do shallow breaths. And if you've got like a phone, you can get those apps that you can do 5-minute meditations for breathing. So meditations is good, and sounds are really good for healing. And one sound that is really good for the root chakra is like the gongs. Listening to that really resonates with you, and you just have to work on that, and then you'll find that things will start being less awkward for you. You'll be able to let one day you'll think, oh my god, I didn't pick up that bit of paper on the floor. It will be less constricting for you. So now I'm going to read your cards, hopefully. Okay, so we've got the Granny Jones. These are out of prints. So far, hey, it looks like January is a good month for you, especially health and money. So you are working on your health, okay? You are the ace of buttons, so that's the ace of coins. Where are you going to put that big lump of sum of money you're going to get in January? Basically, it's a really good card. In fact, even if it's a little sum of money, it might be able to change or tweak a little bit of your life, that you can move on to a different path and head off to wherever you're intending to go. Okay, I'll give you an example. Say you wanted to study, I don't know, accountancy or something like that, because that's like about controlling numbers and stuff, and that might be something that you'd quite like. Well, if you suddenly got some money, or came into some money, or did a really good job and someone had paid you some money, it might be enough to put a deposit on a course. I mean, some of these online courses are quite cheap, so that would be really good, and that would set you off. But you do have to work on this breathing and being less controlling, and bring in some creativity into your life, because otherwise you could get possessive about it. So although it's really good, you could suddenly get materialistic and a bit selfish. Share this good news. This might be hard for you because maybe you've been quite secretive. Share this good news. It would be good. You release a lot, even if you shared it to, say, an animal, or I don't know, or you shared it to the ducks when you're feeding the ducks in the pond. Share it. If you have a good friend, believe in them, and for once, just share. It only has to be a little detail, like you don't have to tell them that you've got some money, or that you managed, or you did some work and you got a bit of cash in hand. What you need to say is, I'm thinking about doing this, or I'm thinking about moving here, or I'm thinking about doing this. No one's going to think any different. It's your life. You are in control of it. If they start saying, well, I don't think that's you. Well, how do they know it's not you? It's your life. But at least you've shared it. You will find a lot more will come towards you when you stop being so rigid, because that can come off as quite selfish, and maybe people don't approach you because they think, oh, they're not going to talk to me. But that is something that you can't help. That's the makeup in your body, and this can be sorted. By the way, I'm not selling anything, but I'm a qualified aromatherapist. If you want to have a consultation, I can sort out you some oils if you like. But January is a good month for you. Okay. This might resonate with somebody, but in January, if someone who can resonate with this red chakra logical person is thinking that they'd like a dog in their life, and they're thinking about getting a rescue greyhound, that's in that card, that would be so good. That would help you balance the logical, because you've got to be a bit creative if you have an animal in your life. So I haven't finished yet. This is where I'm going to get stuck. This is where I'm going to have to use the book, because this is the Titania's fortune cards. Now, years and years and years ago, I used to work with a lovely lady called Julie, and I think she's still a medium. She's fantastic. She works in Colchester. She's brilliant. If you can get hold of her, you'll be very lucky. We used to work a lot with these fortune cards. Now, you've got the mountain, and you've got a lady here. And I'm sorry, I'm going to have to look those up. I'm just being honest, because these are cards that I've forgotten about. I even forgot that I had them. Okay. Okay. This represents, and it's a good representation of someone who is, when I say from abroad, that sounds dreadful, but for me, if you come from France, that's abroad. America, that's abroad. So for you, if you live in the UK and you meet someone of a different nationality, that's abroad. So it feels like that there is new energy coming into your life, but it's a good one, because there'll be a solid energy. They will be loyal to you, solid as a, might as well say it, solid as a rock. But they're coming to you, and you'll find that quite strange. I'm just going to read your angel card for January. Let's have a look. The biggest gift of all is to be yourself. Okay. Plus, get your logical and creativity side together. Then you will be yourself. Right. So, I'm just going to have a puff on my puffer, because I'm getting nervous now. I might be telling things wrong. It's just nerve-wracking starting again. So, if you chose the lady with the yellow disc, this means you're very... Don't take this personally, because these are just what... These are notes. This means you have a big ego, that you have everything, but sometimes you do lord it over a little bit. But anyone who tells you they haven't got an ego is lying, because otherwise we'd never get out of bed. We all have a little ego. If someone says they enjoyed my reading, no, I'm not. Of course I'm going to feel a bit good. So you have to have a little bit of ego to get motivation and to get out of bed. So